Hello students, today I am going to discuss about the Mohr circle for principal stress and principal plane. I already explained about this principal stress and principal plane in my previous lecture. That was the analytical method to find out the principal stress. Now these principal stresses and principal plane can also be found by Mohr circle method. So for that, first what we have to do, we have to consider a stress system which consists two perpendicular normal stresses which is accompanied with the state of simple shear. This is the condition of plane stress. Here we are considering two normal stress, sigma x and sigma y, and the shear stress q. Here for drawing the Mohr circle, the method is same, the procedure is same for drawing the Mohr circle method. The first point, we have to locate the principal plane. So for that, mark origin at any point, then mark OA and OB which is equal to sigma x and sigma y. Here we are marking origin O and we are locating OA and OB equal to sigma x and sigma y at some scale. Here at point A, we have to draw a perpendicular AG which is equal to Q in downward direction, and similarly we have to draw a perpendicular BF in upward direction that is equivalent to Q also. So now here we have 2 point F and G, then join these 2 point F and G, and this point if we are joining this F and G, this line is intersecting the x-axis at point C. So since by definition the principal plane is one at which the shear stress is 0, so here CH represent the principal plane. Here CH represent the major principal plane and angle 2 theta P equal to beta. Similarly CJ represent the minor principal plane and angle here 2 theta P equal to 180 plus beta. Here 180 plus beta. So if we want to find out the equation for principal stresses, so what we have to do, we are considering here OH. Here OH will represent the major principal stress. The value of OH will represent the major principal stress. So if we find out the OH, we can find out the value of sigma 1, that is major principal stress. We are denoting major principal stress by sigma 1. So here OH is equivalent to OC plus CH. So here OC plus CH is equal to OC is equal to sigma x plus sigma y by 2, and CH is representing the radius of the circle. We already have the value of radius, that is under root of sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus q square. If we put these values in equation, we can find out the equation for sigma 1. So for sigma 1, this is the equation for sigma 1, sigma x plus sigma y by 2 plus under root of r, or that is the value of r is sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus q square. This is the equation for major principal stress. Now if we want to find out the minor principal stress, here OJ is representing the value of minor principal stress. So if we will find out the value of OG, we can find out the sigma 2. Sigma 2 is the minor principal stress here. So here OJ will be OC minus CJ. So the value of OC we already have, sigma x plus sigma y by 2, and CJ here, CJ is the radius of the circle, so that will be OC minus CJ. So this is the value of OJ. If we put the value of r here, then the equation will be sigma x plus sigma y by 2 minus under root of sigma x minus sigma y by 2 whole square plus q square. This is the value of sigma 2. We can find out the value of angle beta, that is equivalent to 2 theta, by triangle ACG. So here value of tan beta will be here AG by AC. So this is equivalent to 2Q by sigma x minus sigma y, that is equivalent to 10 to 2 theta p, because beta is equal to 2 theta p. So here we can say 2 theta p equal to beta. Here this stress element indicating the principal plane. So this is all about the Mohr circle for principal stress and principal plane. Thanks for watching the video and subscribe the channel for more lectures.